Today, Blink just released their new mini camera, but for $35, how good can it be? That's what we're going to be taking a look at in today's video, so stay tuned. Hey, welcome back everyone. Welcome to another video. We are taking a look at this new Blink Mini. This actually just arrived a few hours ago, and I'm pretty excited to get my hands on it and start playing around with it. It's $35. I would say it's a direct competition to Wisecams that come in for $20, $25 depending on where you buy it. But $35, this is a 1080p camera. It has two-way audio, motion detection, so it'll trigger when it detects motion, and then it also has night vision. So pretty basic, but I mean, what do you expect for $35? So an interesting thing with the Mini here, they did a little something different than they've done with their other previous Blink cameras. So in the past, if you got, say, the X-T2, which I'm using right now, that has free cloud storage on it. So you can go in and in the app, you get a certain amount of data on there to fill up for your cloud storage. Now this one here does not have free cloud storage. For this camera here, you have to pay $3 a month for cloud storage. But they're coming out with a new option called Module 2. So the Module 2 is going to allow you to save clips locally in your house, and only the Blink Mini is going to be able to save the clips locally, which I thought was a little weird. It says right there, if you take a look at the Amazon page for the Module 2, which is coming soon, that only the Mini can save clips locally. If you're going to connect the X-T2 or Blink indoor camera or any of their older products, they do connect to that module, but from what I'm reading, only the Mini is going to be able to record clips locally. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to definitely want to check that out when this comes out. But anyway, let's take a look at what comes in the box. So there's not really much in here. We have got the camera itself. So the camera has the mount actually on it, and just like with the other Blink ones, you can pull this off. So you can either put the mount here on the bottom or you can put it on the back. And that way you can either mount it up to a wall if you want to, like this, or you can just put it back here on the bottom and actually have a stand if you just want to put it onto, you know, a counter or something like that, and then you can move it in any direction you want to and turn it around, all that kind of stuff. The other thing that comes in the box is we've got the USB cable, and then we also have a power adapter here. So you just take the cable, plug it into the power, or it goes right into USB if you have that option, and then plug it into the back of the camera. So the cable can either come straight out of the back of the camera, or if we take a look at the base here, you can actually rewire this. The plate pops up here, and then underneath the plate, you can run the wire there to give it a cleaner look. So I'm gonna peel off this front sticker so we can take a look at the front of this camera. If we take a look at the front, I can see two IR sensors. So that's gonna be for the night vision. Underneath the camera itself, it's got a small little hole that's gonna be for your microphone. And then on the top of the camera is the speaker. So that's a speaker on top, but I mean, that's pretty much it. It is pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and set it up in the app. All right, your new camera has had a tap here to take a photo. All right, here it is. So that was really easy to do. All I had to do was bring it up in the app, click on add device. I plugged the camera in. It asked for my Wi-Fi credentials, so I did need my password, typed in the password, and that was it. It's now connected, running, and working. So that was really easy. Now that we have it all set up though, I'm gonna start playing around with it today, get some demo shots for you guys. I definitely wanna get some shots of night vision to show you guys what that looks like. So I will see you guys a bit later. This is an audio and video test of the new Blink Mini. So I have it set up here in the office with additional lighting and everything, but I wanted to test it out in the best circumstances of how it looks and sounds like. I'm about 4.5 feet away from the camera, but this is an audio and video test of the Blink Mini. How does it sound so far? No.
Echo. Set a 4-minute timer. Starting now.
So this is what the camera looks like at night. All the lights are off. We can't see each other, but here is a night shot of what the camera looks like. How good is it? Can you see anything? All right, guys, before we go any further, there was something that I wanted to address because the default settings with this camera are not going to be your best settings. I have the app loaded right here. So above the picture of the camera, there are the sliders. We're going to click on that. That is going to bring us into the settings. A couple of things that I wanted to point out that I'm going to change for the next set of demos here is that the IR intensity, I'm actually going to put that to low just because the infrared is just too bright. And I noticed that when I did the review on the X-T2, so we're putting that to low. And then video quality. So video quality by default is set to best. Best is only 720p. So all of the previous clips that you saw were only 720p quality. Because this camera is plugged in and not running off of batteries like their other cameras, I'm actually going to bring that up to enhanced. And so from the demos from here on out, you're going to see at 1080p. So take a look at what that looks like. This is what it looks like in 1080p. It is a rainy day today, so it's not as bright as it was yesterday. But now we have 1080p on. This is what it looks and sounds like. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Hey, you're laughing.
Why are they so angry?
Hey, Daddy, guess what? We have a chocolate mushroom for you.
It smells. So this is what it looks like on night vision. This is with night vision. I actually turned the intensity down to low. I did turn the video quality all the way up to enhanced, so we're getting a 1080p image. But this is what the night vision looks like. All right, so what did you guys think of the demos? I personally thought that they were really good. For a $35 camera, I thought that the image quality was great. A couple of things that I wanted to mention with the camera. Because Blink is owned by Amazon, these do work with the Amazon products. Another cool thing with this camera right here is that if you have the Echo Show 5 or 10 or 8 or any of the Echo Shows that actually have a screen on them, you can bring this camera up on the screen and actually see the footage from those devices. Now, I saw no mention of this thing being compatible with Google or Apple HomeKit. I wouldn't be surprised if they probably integrate those down the road, but as of right now, I have seen nothing of that integration. Right now, I only see that it works with Amazon products. Now, as far as the app goes, I really like the app. They've actually done a lot of improvements on that app since I last tested it with the X-T2 probably about a year ago. They've added a tab bar on the bottom. I actually just received an update a few hours ago that it now integrates with the Mini, which is kind of weird because I've had the Mini installed all day, but yeah, I updated the app and now it officially works with the Blink Mini here. There is one complaint that I do have with the app. So I see the notification, the little red bubble that pops up saying how many notifications or camera triggers that I have. If I go into the camera and look at everything that has been recorded, there is no way for me to get rid of that red notification bubble telling me that I've viewed my thing. So if I go into another app, say Eufy or Arlo cameras, something like that, I can go in, I can click on the library, see everything that happened in that day, whatever the notification is for. When I click out of it, it clears all those notifications. I can't seem to do that with Blink. I have to actually go through each individual recording to clear the dot, which drives me crazy. The only thing that I have been able to see to get rid of those dots is to select all in the options and delete all of the footage, or go through one by one individually. I wish I could go in, select all, and then select all of them as seen, because otherwise I'm now seeing this bubble pop up saying I've got 500-600 triggers when I've already looked through them all. You know, it's sitting right in front of my TV. My kids are in front of it all day long. Yes, I have tons of triggers happening with this thing, but once I go and I flip in and I look, I want them gone. I mean, whatever. I'm ranting now. It's just something that frustrates me with the app. The other thing that I don't really like with this camera is that when the night vision turns on, it clicks, which is pretty normal for cameras. This one seems exceptionally loud. Now, I bring that up because if you plan on using this in your kids' room, if you want to have kind of a baby monitor in there. That clicking could be kind of disturbing for a kid. I know if I had that in my 4-year-old's room and at night, say she flips over in the bed, something like that, if she hears that click on, she's gonna freak out. You know, what's that noise? So, and actually, you know what, let me give you guys a demo of what it sounds like. All right, did you guys hear that? So those are the kind of clicks that I'm hearing when that night vision turns on and off. Just something to bring up. Otherwise, I actually really enjoy this camera. I think it is a great camera for a great price. If you guys are looking at buying one, I will have links below so you guys can check those out. As always, if this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.